EHG here, getting back into Call of Duty Classic. It's a pretty one-for-one port of the PC game that never made it to consoles, if you remember back then. PS2 and the Xbox got a crappy spin-off called Call of Duty Finest Hour, but they never got the actual Call of Duty game. Finest Hour was not very good, so people were not that pleased, including myself. Don't forget, if you like my content, subscribe. If you don't like notifications, turn them off. I don't think this game came out until 2009. Infinity Ward didn't port it over. I think Aspyr did. The port's done fairly well. They could have made the thumbstick controls a little better, but... Oh. I did this at the end of the last mission. Apparently it didn't save.
Squad, base of fire at this position. Move in!
Okay, now we get on to where I left off. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. A lot of lies told about that president and a lot of untold truths. He's not exactly the man everyone thinks he is. He was much, much better.
First platoon, listen up. Sergeant Moody owes me $50 because it looks like Operation Overlord was a success. Our British and Canadian friends took most of their objectives. And except for Omaha, all the beach landings went pretty smoothly. The airborne was misdropped everywhere.
Omaha was a
the men formed mixed
clusterfuck.
units and accomplished most of the airborne D-Day objectives. I am extremely proud of all of you. As you know, Sergeant Moody and Privates Elder and Martin broke through German lines to get word to battalion headquarters. If it wasn't for their success, HQ probably would not have sent the reinforcements that helped us hold St. Mary-Glise. At headquarters, Moody, Elder, and Martin were assigned to silence a German battery at Brecourt Manor and faced an entire platoon of Germans with only a handful of men. Well, it seems that someone at command noticed your actions. Our unit has been detached from the rest of the 101st so that it can be used for some special missions.
In one of the
behind enemy
previous
lines.
videos, I said a platoon was probably around 30
Your
people.
German, gentlemen, and enjoy
It
your RR
varies,
while you
but
can.
generally, yes, around 30. The Bavarian Alps. Deutschland. Captain Price and Major Ingram. Well, Ingram wasn't in the second game, but I do remember them referencing, I think it was Ingram in Call of Duty 4. I think he was the one that you did that sniper mission with. Might be the same guy. Unfortunately, that mission was so good every single Call of Duty from there until God knows when. I had to throw that mission in the game where you stop. Let them pass. It was cool like the first two times.
42 on the left, with a guardhouse on the right. They didn't spot me.
Let's hope. Captain Price and Major Ingram?
Probably in the big house up the road.
Martin, you take point and knock out that 42. Harding and Brooks, go get the truck. Meet us at
They're
the
all
front of the
crouched,
shot
I'm
tower.
standing.
Everyone else, follow Martin. Move!
I can't crouch, I got a bad back. They run kind of funny. I don't think that's what the sights for the BAR look like. No, not even close. That's just like all front sight right there. You'd have no freaking idea where it's aiming.
Alles in Deckung!
No grenade damage indicator. They had added that in the second game. And in the third game, the first one Treyarch made, that's when you could actually throw them back, but the mechanic didn't work that well.
Good work, Martin. Everyone breathe deep, catch your breath. Now let's do it all over.
Financed by Wall Street and the City of London. Adolf Hitler and Benito Mussolini were not their own men. Nazism and fascism were not their ideas alone. They had a lot of people in Great Britain and America helping them. All the rich people that you'd think. Rockefeller, the Royal Crown, usual suspects. Oh, one of them even wrote a book about financing Hitler. Don't remember what it was called, but they used some sort of a bank in the Netherlands. Where the hell are they at? Oh, down here. Couldn't see them. That took them out. He just had to fall off the balcony. Classic right there.
Grenade! Enemy grenade!
I don't know where the grenade is.
Feindliche Granate! Ah! Ah! Sie sind hier!
Oh, there's a Nazi. I shouldn't say that. Wehrmacht. Not all Wehrmacht were hardcore Nazis.
Cover me!
They were just soldiers following orders. SS, on the other hand, were a different story.
Take cover!
Are you getting friendly fire from these guys?
Get down! Grenade!
Yep. If you caught that right there, this game is different from every other Call of Duty in that you actually use health packs. There's no regenerating health. I was never a big fan of regenerating health.
Martin, get in there, grab any docs, knock out their communications, then meet back up with us. Sergeant Moody and I will find Price and Ingram.
I'll take y'all on with my Colt 45.
Look! Grenade!
Big old health. Did he shit a grenade? Yes, he did. Wait. Martyrdom from Call of Duty 4, the perk that everyone hated.
Move it!
I love that perk. That thing was useful as hell. I did admit, though, it being used on you was quite annoying. Drop a grenade every time you die. I think I'll use the BAR with its 30-06 round as my single shot. Oh, God. Got a giant Nazi flag over the bed. Well, the people I told you about that financed them, the bankers, City of London, Wall Street, they all thought fascism was going to be the ideology of the 20th century. If you're unaware of what fascism means, boiled down into the simplest terms, it's private power over government. Private institutions like money, corporations, things like that, once they control the government, that's fascism. A lot of people today misuse it. In fact, I would say nearly everybody misuses it. In fact, here in the United States, during COVID, we saw a whole lot of what could be described as fascist policy. Joe Biden, or some people from the Trump administration, like the people running the whole COVID scheme, Mike Pence, Fauci, Dr. Birx, and all that. I was going to say, where the hell did I get out of this room? Anytime they couldn't do something because there was constitutional restraints on it, what did they do? They just told the corporations to do it. Hey, we can't force them to do this, but you guys can. The government couldn't mandate people to get vaccinated with a vaccine that isn't really a vaccine. It was an experimental injection. But they just pass that on to the corporations. That here, tell them they either get it or they get fired. Tell me that isn't fascist. Damn, this mansion is one giant maze. Like, this whole setup right here kind of reminds me of Castle, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Why is that glowing? Oh, yeah. Totally Return to Castle Wolfenstein shit right there. Oh, look at this, a secret Nazi bunker. That wasn't expensive. Deutsche Wehrmacht. Nicht werfen. No something. I don't know what that means. Open. Okay, that's pretty clear. Open. Oh, my house is right there. So quickly. The secret bunker has been infiltrated. That's where we have all the good cheese.
Good job. All right, guys, we're moving on.
Yeah, glad of you to join me. Oh, you could have at least died and dropped your Thompson. I was gonna say, I smell an ambush. A little too vacant down here. This game even had a functional multiplayer back when it came out. I never got to play it,
We're gonna
though.
blow 'em.
I don't remember if I tried to play it and I just couldn't get any matches on the server, or if it was just dead altogether.
Well, goodness me, Americans.
Look, it's Captain Price and his health is red.
Covering fire!
Made quite a racket, didn't you? That's quite all right. I can still walk.
Captain Price, Captain Foley. Where's Major Ingram?
They moved him to a camp. Not to worry, I overheard where.
I guess I'll go. MP44. Probably not going to be a whole lot of ammo for this thing, but whatever.
Fire!
Truck's out front, sir.
Excellent. Help Captain Price out the window. He's been hurt.
They took one of my testicles, but it's quite alright, I have another. How about you drive this?
Let's pile in. We're getting out.
Captain, what about Major Ingram?
We'll be back for him.
I'd hate to be
Get
the
in.
dude that rode in that. The little sidecar. Good God. Drive around in that thing and your partner in the sidecar shooting a Panzer Shrek everywhere. Captain Foley insisted that he stay behind during the actual rescue. You gonna go with him? He's my countryman. No, you're injured. He's like, bullshit, I still have my mustache. Ah, they gave me a snipper rifle.
Ram the gate with less than 10 minutes from your first shot to pull this off. Take any longer, they'll be sending someone to
Feeling
rescue
lucky.
us. You take out the front guards, concentrating on the machine gun nests. Once the
Thompson,
gate is down, get in there and find the
45.
major. Then rendezvous back at the truck.
Pineapple grenade. I got one of them. It's all hollowed out, but it's still a pineapple grenade. This looks just like a level in Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Where's that freaking MG? Yeah. I didn't know that was there. I probably should have looked around a little bit more.
Okay, Martin.
Yeah,
We're
blah,
about
blah,
ready
I'm
to
not
ram the
listening
gate.
to you.
Less than 10 minutes from your first shot to pull this off. Take any longer, they'll be sending someone to rescue us. Take out the front guards, concentrating on the machine gun nests.
But it made things a lot easier. Time to spray and pray the SMG way. How do we get in? Shit. I was gonna say, I thought I heard something. Should have stood there to see if they could run me over. I need some heads. There's some.
Feind ist durch das Nordwesttor einmarschiert und rückt durch das Lager nach Osten vor.
You had to move.
No problem, Martin.
I couldn't throw my grenade because these jackasses kept getting in the way.
Feindliche Truppen sind im Lager. Sie sind durch Nordwesttor vorgerückt.
Sounds like you're saying English troops. Sorry, we're American. We broke away from that. And then after this war, we were reabsorbed into it, unfortunately.
Sie werden angegriffen. Alle Truppen ich wiederhole, sie werden angegriffen.
There's nothing I'd love to see more than the United States to leave NATO. And waste of money.
Alle Mann auf ihre Posten. Der Feind ist durch das Nordwesttor einmarschiert und rückt durch
That
das
dude
Lager
just
nach
sitting in there?
Osten vor.
He's like, yeah, you guys do all the hard shit. I'm gonna sit in here. I mean, someone's gotta watch the truck. The Germans might take it to go pick up some beer.
Sie sind durch Nordwesttor vorgerückt.
Feuer im Luft! Get down! Grenade!
Achtung, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Posten besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
Cover me!
Thought there was an MG over here.
Nordwesttor einmarschiert und rückt durch das Lager nach Osten vor.
Squad, face the fire in this position!
Feindliche Truppen sind im Lager.
I think they had the same animation for Melee in Call of Duty 2. I'd rather have this.
Alle Posten besetzt. Ich wiederhole.
These enemies generally don't get far enough away to use that freaking scope.
Fire at will! Squad, base of fire in this position!
Achtung, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Posten besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
Yanks! Now there's a spot of luck. Come to collect me, have you?
Achtung,
Lead
wir
on,
werden
lads.
angegriffen.
No time for handshakes
Alle
and
Posten
hellos.
besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen.
Move!
I don't think I'm going to be using this much. That's why I have another SMG.
Achtung, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Posten besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
Moving!
Oh no! Not the Germans.
Besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen. Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
Anything good in here? Nope.
Achtung, wir werden angegriffen.
Tun.
Alle Posten besetzen. Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen.
Oh, that's a friendly.
Alle Mann auf ihre Posten.
It's like they re-inhabited all the houses that already cleared out. Pull that bolt back.
Alle Mann auf ihre Posten! Wir werden angegriffen! Alle Posten besetzen! Ich wiederhole, wir werden angegriffen!
Good show, Captain. To you and your boys. Well done. Well done.
John Wayne. Foolish to mourn the men who have died. I would say he's correct. I agree with him. You should honor them, not mourn them.
Gentlemen, thus far you've been training hard at Exeter for a special purpose. This special purpose, obviously, has something to do with the capturing of bridges. What I'm about to explain is top secret material. If any of you blokes mention the word bridge outside of this room and I hear of it, and I will, it'll be RTU'd on the spot. The invasion of Europe will take place across 5 main beaches along the Normandy coast of France. Elements of the British Second Army will strike at Gold and Sword beaches, along with the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division at Juno. To the west, the Yanks will take Utah and Omaha Beach. Now, the entire eastern flank of the invasion will be exposed to a German counterattack from the Calais region. Should the Germans break through, they could very well have tanks rolling through Sword Beach and all the way down to Utah, wiping out the entire beachhead. Our task, along with the rest of the 6th Airborne Division, is to secure that flank at all costs by capturing and holding key bridges along the axis of approach. D Company's objective is this bridge over the Caen Canal. Under cover of darkness, the gliders will put us down in the field next to the bridge.
Never understood what the British
There,
obsession
we rush
was
the
with
pillbox
gliders.
and prevent the Germans from blowing the bridge. At least one Bren gun will provide a base of fire while we flank it from both sides.
I mean, compared to
Once
just
we've captured the bridge, we hold it until relieved.
jumping out of
which
a
could take
plane
several hours.
or trying to
During
paradrop
that time, we
stuff,
may find ourselves
you
using
can
the
probably get
Germans' own
heavier
weapons
equipment
against them. So I
onto
suggest
the
you
ground
familiarize
reliably through a
yourselves with the
glider.
captured ones we have on base. Good luck and Godspeed. Dismissed.
I'm curious how big the gliders actually were. I understand the British did drop some light tanks in those things. The Ted Shark tank, I think it was called. I mean, it's better have some armor than none. Look at all these bloody wankers.
I can't see the Bois de Bavon. Oh, for God's sake, Jack. It's the biggest forest in Normandy. Pay attention. I am. It's not there. Well, perhaps they moved it. By my calculations, we're on course. You'll want to bank north 2 degrees at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bingo.
2 degrees starboard onto course.
Let me guess. Anti-air
All
fire.
right, everyone, brace for landing. Stream.
No? Well, I'd say that's a rocky landing.
Bloody hard landing, eh? Is everyone all right? Mills? Yeah, I'm fine. Just great. Button up. Let's go. Let's go. Move. Come on.
Sergeant Evans, glad you're still with us. We're in luck. The Germans haven't responded to our stellar landing. Find a good spot to suppress their bunker. We'll advance behind your base of fire.
Curious they gave me a Colt 45. I thought the British sidearm was the Webley. Got a different kind of 45 caliber bullet. I believe it was called a 4.55.
Suppressing fire!
Alright, Cyril, Figgis.
Keep their heads down!
Right away.
I think they've got infinite men in there. Give me that MP40.
Take cover! Feindliche Granate! Break them! No problem.
Oh,
Flank
I
left!
wish they had a brightness setting for this game. I'll take that. Bren. I think this thing fired the 303 British.
Right!
Sounds like tanks.
Panzer, take cover!
Panzer IV. Oh, I did pick up the ammo.
Sergeant, go back across. Get to their flak gun and turn it on that tank. Find Private Mills and take him with you. Get him to free up the bloody thing.
Go! No problem. I'll get it working. Follow
The
me.
symbol was right on his ass. But here, grab his ass. That'll get his attention. I'm just shooting. I don't even know what's down there. It's so dark you can't even see.
Sergeant, go back across.
Like I said,
Get to
there
their
is
flak
no
gun and turn
brightness
it on that
setting
tank.
whatsoever.
Find Private Mills and take him with you. Get him to free up the bloody thing.
Grab his ass.
No problem. I'll get it working. Follow me.
I wasn't supposed to go that way anyway, apparently. What flak gun? I didn't see a flak gun. Oh, flak 88, yeah. That'll destroy that tank really quickly.
That ought to do it, Sarge. Try it now. That did it. Nice shot, Sergeant.
Probably only would take one, too.
Get those trenches.
I said when I was playing through one of the other Call of Duty games recently here, I read this story online. He said his grandfather, I think, served in World War II in the Italy campaign. He says that there was a flak on the mountain and this guy was part of a Sherman crew. He said the Sherman was advancing on towards the Flak 88 and they took a hit. But you know, his grandfather was the driver, so he didn't really have time to look around. He just kept driving until it was safe. And by the time they got to safety, it was just him and the gunner off to the right. And he turned around, the entire turret of the tank was ripped off. And the bottom half of the 3 people standing in the turret was just right there behind them. Pretty brutal. This Flak 88's had a lot of power.